In the last video, we defined what's in the credit report. Now that you understand what's recorded there, let's look at how to read and interpret the information it contains. Hi, I'm Roxie Dinstel with UAF Cooperative Extension Service. A credit report is divided into 4 sections. There's the identifying information, the credit history, public records, and inquiries. Information is just that. Information to identify you. Look at it closely to make sure it's accurate. It's not unusual for there to be 2 or 3 spellings of your name or more than one Social Security number. That's usually because someone reported the information that way. The variations will stay on your credit report. If it's reported wrong, it's left by the companies. But they report the variation so you will know what has been reported. They advise you, don't be concerned about the variations. Other information might include your current and previous addresses, your date of birth, telephone numbers, driver's license numbers, your employer, and your spouse's name. The next section is your credit history. Sometimes individual accounts are called trade lines. Each account will include the name of the creditor and the account number, which may be scrambled for security purposes. You may have more than one account from a creditor. Many creditors have different types of accounts, or if you move, they may transfer your account to a new location and assign a new number. They will also include the kind of credit. Is it an installment, such as a mortgage or a car loan, or is it revolving, such as a department store credit card? Whether the account is in your name or with another person, the total amount of the loan, the high credit limit, or the highest balance on the card, how much you still owe, whether they're fixed monthly payments or minimum monthly amounts, and the status of the account. Is it open, inactive, closed, paid, or what else? And of course, how well you've paid the account. The reports will also show your recent payment history and whether you paid as agreed each month. TransUnion and Experian also include the amount of each payment. Other comments under an account might include whether the account was closed by the consumer, by internal collections, if it's charged off, or in default. Charged off means that the creditor has given up. The creditor has made every effort to collect and has written it off. The next section is financial public records, which is never a good story. If you have a public record in here, you've had a problem. The report lists only financially related data, such as bankruptcies, judgments, and tax liens, all of which can trash your credit. Lawsuits, arrests, other legal information are not included. The final section is inquiries. That's a list of everyone who has to see your credit report. Anytime anyone gets into the report, it'll post an inquiry. If you call the credit bureau and ask for a report, they'll tell you who's pulled your credit report. It's important for the consumer to see who's asked for their credit. There are 2 types of inquiries, hard ones and soft ones. Hard inquiries are initiated by you when you fill out a credit application. Soft inquiries come from companies that may want to pre-screen you for credit offers, potential employers, or current creditors monitoring your account. The soft inquiries only show on reports given to consumers. Fixing mistakes. There's a chance that you may find a mistake on your credit report. 1 in 5 consumers had an error on their credit report from one of the 3 major credit bureaus. 1 in 20 had an error so bad that it cost them more money on loans or insurance. If you find a mistake, such as an account that isn't yours, or an erroneous amount, you'll need to dispute it with the credit bureau. The reports list a web address for the credit bureau's online dispute form. The credit bureau will investigate your dispute by contacting the creditors, which have between 30 and 45 days to respond to your dispute. The disputed item will show up as disputed on your credit report until it's resolved. In summary, there are 4 parts of the report. There's the identifying information, credit history, public records, and inquiries. Be sure to check your report carefully to make sure that the information is part of your credit history. If you find a mistake, be sure to check with the credit bureau to dispute the charge. You must take charge of your credit score to protect your financial information.